Hey, everyone! Today's video is a tribute to a true NFL legend, Steve Mongo McMichael, who passed away at 67. For many, Mongo was not just a key player for the Chicago Bears, but a man whose personality, legacy, and courage transcended the game of football. Let's dive into his career and the impact he had both on and off the field. Steve McMichael's journey began in the small town of Houston, Texas. Born on January 17, 1957, McMichael was a natural athlete. He played football at the University of Texas before being drafted into the NFL. In 1980, he was selected by the New England Patriots, starting his journey in the professional league. His physicality and relentless drive quickly caught attention, but his true breakthrough came after he was traded to the Chicago Bears in 1981. At first, McMichael was primarily a defensive lineman. He soon proved to be much more than that. Mongo was known for his toughness and relentless nature on the field, traits that would define his career. His intensity was unmatched, and he quickly became a fan favorite. But what really made McMichael stand out was his ability to rise to the occasion. While McMichael had an already impressive career, it was with the legendary 1985 Chicago Bears team where he solidified his place in NFL history. The 1985 Bears were a dominant force, winning Super Bowl 20 in one of the most lopsided victories ever. The defense, led by Hall of Famers like Mike Singletary and Richard Dent, was widely regarded as one of the best the league has ever seen. McMichael's role in that defense was pivotal. Alongside his teammates, he helped form one of the most ferocious front sevens in football history. McMichael himself was a powerhouse defensive tackle, constantly pressuring quarterbacks and being a major force against the run. His ability to disrupt plays and create chaos in the backfield made him an essential piece of the Bears' defense, and his passion for the game became infectious to both his teammates and fans. Throughout his 13-season career, McMichael became synonymous with strength, durability, and toughness. He played in 191 consecutive games, an incredible feat that speaks volumes about his determination and resilience. This streak was no small accomplishment, especially considering the brutal nature of the NFL. He finished his career with 92.5 sacks, second in Bears history, a statistic that solidified his status as one of the best defensive players of his generation. While he was not always the flashiest player on the field, McMichael made his presence felt in every game he played. His unique blend of skill, toughness, and leadership made him a valuable asset for the Bears and a constant force that opposing teams feared. But McMichael's impact was not limited to football. After retiring from the NFL in 1994, he went on to pursue a career in professional wrestling. His move to WCW, the rival to the WWE, was met with excitement by fans, who loved seeing the tough, larger-than-life Mongo in the ring. He quickly became known for his association with the legendary Four Horsemen faction, an iconic group in professional wrestling history. McMichael's wrestling career was not as long or as decorated as his football career, but it was a testament to his versatility and willingness to push boundaries. He entered the ring with the same intensity he showed on the football field, and his larger-than-life persona continued to captivate audiences. The man who dominated the gridiron could now be seen throwing punches and making enemies inside the wrestling ring, further solidifying his place in pop culture. While McMichael was undoubtedly known for his talent on the field and in the ring, his off-the-field impact was just as significant. Known for his larger-than-life personality, McMichael quickly became a fan favorite in Chicago. He had a reputation as a tough guy, but he was also known for his kindness and generosity. He regularly gave back to his community, supporting various charities and causes. One of the things that made Mongo stand out was his relationship with his teammates. He was fiercely loyal, and that loyalty extended to the fans as well. He always made time for them, taking photos, signing autographs, and sharing stories. McMichael wasn't just a player on the field, he was a man of the people, someone who understood that the game was about more than just winning, it was about creating connections and memories. Sadly, McMichael's life off the field took a tragic turn when he was diagnosed with ALS, a neurodegenerative disease that would eventually rob him of his ability to move and speak. ALS is a cruel disease that affects the muscles, and it slowly takes away the person's ability to control them. Despite the challenges that came with this diagnosis, McMichael refused to let the disease define him. In the years after his diagnosis, McMichael became an advocate for ALS research, using his platform to raise awareness about the disease. His strength in the face of adversity inspired countless people, and his bravery in the face of such a debilitating illness only added to his legend. In 2024, McMichael was finally inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, a moment that had eluded him for years. Though he had been eligible for induction for quite some time, it wasn't until his battle with ALS that the NFL finally recognized his tremendous contributions to the sport. McMichael's Hall of Fame induction was a bittersweet moment, one filled with celebration, but also one that highlighted the tragedy of his health condition. The induction ceremony was emotional. McMichael, unable to speak due to ALS, was presented by his former teammates and was celebrated not only for his accomplishments on the field but for the way he lived his life. Even in his final years, McMichael remained a symbol of perseverance, courage, and heart. Steve Mongo McMichael's passing leaves a void not only in the Chicago Bears' history but in the world of professional sports. He will always be remembered as a tough, loyal, and inspiring figure who gave everything he had to the game of football. His legacy transcends the gridiron. He was a beloved figure in Chicago and a man who had a lasting impact both on and off the field. Rest in peace, Mongo. You'll never be forgotten. Thanks for the memories.